And if I click in here, I've actually pre-done a gold trim, but you'll see here that all it is a sort of a goldy colour going into a little bit darker, into a white, back to a darky gold, back to a white, and then out to our original gold. We'll click OK to that, and that just gives us our banding around the edge. And we're looking pretty good here. Now if we just come up to our blending options at the top, we want to turn this into colour. And we'll click OK to that. Quite a lot involved in that process, but as you can see, it's sort of it's dealt with quite a lot of the effect just in those blending modes there. And we'll just bring the opacity down on that layer to about 65. Make it about 75. Let's make it 85. And that's looking pretty good. So let's move on now. We're going to actually duplicate that layer. And if we name the layer Mask Color 1, and we'll duplicate it to Mask Color 2, click OK, and the bottom layer we will drop that down to 65, and the top layer we'll leave that on about 75, and that's looking okay. Now the next thing we need to do is we'll drop some shadows underneath our mask. So if we come down to our black and white image and create a new layer, and we'll just rename this Mask Shadows Under, click OK. I'm going to turn this into a multiply layer, and we're going to go with a black and bring up our brush tool, and this time we'll use quite a soft brush, so really take the softness out of that, give it a little bit of spacing, and we also just increase the size of it, something like this, and we're going to reduce the opacity down to about 9, and just to make sure that we're